After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers.
Tiny Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Everyone's set, and the Super Bowl has officially begun. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion, Houston Texans, and the champions of the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him. And now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
On the ground, here's the first carry from Marshawn Lloyd. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3.
Come on, set. Eat a 6. Mega. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Drill green. Let's go. Green. Smack 45. What? Blue striker. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
52 blaster. Ready. Clock. 10. Set.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
White.
First down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the
Here we go.
38-yard
Red.
line.
Yellow. 20. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point try forthcoming.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Packers are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here we go. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Here's the punter now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. Black, you. Eagle. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Down. smack.
Back to the air, it's Love. Quick throw taken by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Quick
41-yard
set,
line.
ready. Blue 32. 6, claws red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the
Right,
44-yard
right.
line.
Come on, set. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw is Love. He fires downfield for Pitts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap and a give to Ward. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 10.
Black shot. Ready. Flash, drill, steal, black. Ready.
Love to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's now 4th
They
down.
nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Eagle blue. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
Texans nothing.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Stroud to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Up the middle they go. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here with Green Jack, Blues, Black, Black Ultra. Black Jack.
On 1st down, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Love quickly out to Watson. Inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead.
Texans 7.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Packers. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
And I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Forced to his right. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here we go. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go.
He'll start this on the ground with Lord. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Claude red. Hut.
Here's Love. That's complete to Watson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On 2nd down, Love. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The kicking team up for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
14.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Over. 18. What's up? Where's the hot? Where's the hot?
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Poona Ford is there to bring him down. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
What's up? South.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
First down, Texans.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Texans first down.
Here we go.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Slide.
Touchdown, Texans.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Red, smash, red, needle, blue. Blue strike, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the
Okay,
36-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
17.
Handoff, it's Lloyd. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
On gain of 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
6, left, right, white, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Marshawn Moore. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Left, field, black, red, yellow, huge, plaster, thick, light blue. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Green Jack. Ready. Claws red, 50, red, cycle. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
Gain of 31 yards. That's another.
Smash, red.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Red, needle, blue. Ready, ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Houston.
And after that promising drive, Mike, just a really disappointing end. I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Makes the score Packers 35, Texans 28.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Blue stripe. Set, black, drill, green. 45, white. Ready.
Throwing is Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Red, drill, 6, black, shot, 52, book. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Packers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Final second now of this 1st half as this one is away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Fight, 97. Here we go. Hut, hut.
This drive will begin with a run by Ward. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Down at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Strike.
Brings
Ready.
up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Floyd. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
7-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Yellow. Steel. Claws red. Rail. Yellow. Shoot. Fly blue.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Smack. Fight. White. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards. That's
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to run it with Lloyd. And the Packers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go.
First and
32.
goal at the 4-yard line.
It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Green Bay. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Makes the score. Packers.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. There. Good defense, held to no gain. From 31, here is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Noel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Whoa. Look the hot.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go. Let's go. 19 Texas. At 18. Oh, south. 11.
On 4th down, Stroud again working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Fight, 60.
They run out of the gun, and here's Lloyd. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night.
Texans 28.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Whoa. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Stroud exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
A give, here comes Moore. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Henry To'o on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stroud. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Now deep ball here for Collins.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Alert to hot.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. Stroud going to set up to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. His 1st catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
Alert to hot. Don't worry.
Now, Stroud. Forced out wide. Going up top. He's got it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Oh, south. Stop. 11. Why Tony?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Here comes Worthy to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Let's drill green. Steal. What? 52 blue. Set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Yellow. Black. Blaster. 6. Red. Yellow. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Down. 60 red. Claws red. Needle, fight, white.
From the gun, it's Love. With the middle, that one caught by Watson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Fly blue.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Beauty. Green, red, side, smash, red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Without question. Something you never want to see. Especially here on Super Bowl Sunday.
Here we go. Blue strike. Blue 32. Set,
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick throw taken by Pitts. And they will finally run him down.
Let's go. Charge.
1st and 10.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for the Packers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Steal. Black. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks.
Ready.
The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play. And just throw that ball away.
6. Mega. Blaster. 6. Black shot. Red. Yellow. Ready.
2nd down throw for Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
White. Needle blue. Fly blue. Ready?
Love to throw. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're pretty close.
Red 38. Set.
To the outside, catch made by Worthy. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Green Bay. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half.
Texans 36.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 32-yard line.
Speed left, speed left. Rock. Button. Look to hot, look to hot.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 52 blue. Set cut.
On the ground, it's Lloyd. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set.
Love. That's complete to Watson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And the Packers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players. Their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
So the Lombardi Trophy once again heading home to Titletown. Commissioner Goodell presenting it to the Green Bay Packers. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.